Safari tested grab reaction, CA, and DP. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure all of those won't be able to do it just because of the fact that like you're plus 11 or plus no, it's like plus 13 after a dive kick. So there's no way it's gonna actually do it. It's consistent after doing those two combos. No, I mean like I think I might know why it's happening. Oh, that sucks. Rip! Oh, you gotta fully charge that. Oh, rip. You gotta hold the block though. If you don't do block, then what's gonna happen? Oh my god. Or that. Wow. There you go. Get the fully charged. That was a mistake. Oh well. You got. If you're thinking I'm gonna grab a lot, you don't need to worry about that. Cause like. Right now I'm testing you just to see about how well you're gonna wait under pressure. I'm fine with this. I mean, it could be a reason why. I just need to actually see it, test it out myself. I forgot. I'm dumb. Oh, don't commit to the full one, dude. Wake up burst? Yeah, don't do that. That's at least the first check. Yep, here we go. No, I couldn't done. Oh wait, could I have done the? I probably could have. I probably could have done the air slash instead. It's a very peculiar spot. Hey, what's up, Larissa? How's it going? Oh, what? Okay. How am I missing these? There we go. Fine with this. Does a tumble. Alright, frustration is starting to build in. I've been missing a bunch of my links now. I'm washed up. Damn, man. I got the washed up crown. Feels bad. Whoa, what the heck? What the heck, dude? It's so laggy. Dude. Dude, I'm playing mud right now. Okay, it's better now. You gotta release the up version much earlier. What happens if you don't release the up version can have something like that. Because in that instance, what would have happened is that the up version would have actually punished me, and you would have been able to have the situation reversed. Oh shoot, I tried to jump at the last second. There you go. Whoa, that clash? Okay. Well then, there you go. That's why I was like there has to be a good reason behind it. Oh, I tried to do it before. Rip. Oh, my jump. I'm gonna jump. Gonna jump. Yeah, Fire Punch can actually be timed to punish Blizzard. I'm just not timing it. Okay, thanks, Fire Punch. Like that. Okay. Wait, my shield's right there. Okay, game. Why'd you grab? I don't understand. Why would you grab there? Whoops. Alright. Here we go. Gotta stop committing to both of them. If you commit to both of them, you should. Oh my god. If you commit to both of the CA, if you commit to both forms of the CA, then what's gonna happen is that you just get a free punish from that. That, and then you do a panic blizzard when I get too close. Seismotech Lugar made. Wait, what tech did he make? We out, boys. What the heck? There it is again. Oh my god, okay. Alright, it's 2-2. Alright, so if you have the chat open, or not the chat, if you have the stream open while we're playing, please turn that off. Cause that could very well be adding extra lag, or having the stutters. And that's gonna make it much harder just to actually like to play consistently. Cause I get bodied as soon as I get stutters. Really badly. The one I shared in Discord or Twitter. I have to look back at it again. It's been a minute. You have a big habit of jumping back as soon as like there's pressure. But yeah, you have a very big habit of panicking when someone gets in the jump, gets too close to you in the jump form. Oh, I thought I was out of reach. That might kill. That was really close to kill. Why is it happening again? Dude, what? Alright, I don't know why it keeps happening, but alright. Did the toss, then J6Y after the animation, then land and double dash to do a low JY to check for any armor reaction punish or burst. Oh! The one that I just did? I thought you were talking about like the J6Y. And then once like he did that to try and time his move. So that it's an instant meaty. Ah, shoot. I don't know why I did that. Good stuff. Good stuff that you're using grabs now. Why did I do that? There's one thing you're committing to your side Ys way too often. I could have OS. What could I option select at that point? Oh, that was weird. Dude, I've missed it so many times now. In the corner you see a... Are you talking about the 5Y option select? Yeah, I know about it. I just haven't really put it into my gameplay yet.
Round 2.
Alright. GG's, Tigger. I don't know what was going on with our internet connection because those stutters are really messing with me. Really badly. God, those were really horrible stutters. But anyways. So it seems like you're actually like mashing when we're playing. Because whenever you end up doing side Y or you end up doing the 6Y, or rather you end up doing some of the moves and they have like extensions with them and you're always doing the extension. If you gotta learn to not mash in this game because mashing is actually counterproductive to playing, to being able to react. Like I always end up seeing you do this. Or like I end up seeing you do that a lot. Or if it was let me go into dual phase, you will always end up with this. It will always be that. Yeah, no, I know that I told you to turn off stream. It's just that it didn't actually end up like fixing the lag because it still had a lot of stutter. Or let me correct myself. It didn't have like, it had periodic stutter, but when the stutter happened, it was like really laggy in between. So it was just frustrating when it happened. That's all I wanted to say. It was just a frustrating thing. But one of the things that I ended up seeing is that it feels as if, and this is just me predicting it, that you were doing a lot of like mashing in your links. So it's like I always end up seeing you do this. Or it would be like the sidewise. I'd always end up seeing that. It wouldn't be anything else. And that's where in a tournament or is like playing against players who are stronger, they're gonna learn how to actually punish you for doing it. It's the same case of when you was always doing this. You're always doing that when you don't need to, because after a fully charged one, this is a mix-up in itself. Let me change this. Because in itself, this is a mix-up. Whoops. So you still have that. This is still safe. But the uncharged one is not safe. So there's a lot of different variations that you have to really look at in this game. Because it's not always that doing the same inputs is going to leave you safe. Because obviously this takes longer to recover than it is just doing only one. There's that. There's the other issue. Let me put them back on block. The other issue is where your game is 100% JY, jump back. If they get too close, you end up doing a JX or you'll do a blizzard. And the thing about that is you can't rely on this as your sole playstyle because there are ways for characters to get around it. You alternating between with 6x or like a late one. Oops. Getting a late one in and then getting like 6x to help you space out options helps a lot. There's also release A, because release A is also a good tool to use. So there's like there's a handful of things that you just need to experiment with and try new things, because you are revolving around your own options, and that in itself, without actually being able to experiment and find out what works and what doesn't, will get you in a habit of just relying on those. The last thing is if you get hit on a wake up, hold on, let me set this. Put him on standstill. So we'll do this. Alright. So what I always end up seeing you do is this. You will always end up trying to do counter. So if people know that you're going to counter all the time, then they're just going to use a move that will beat counter, which is pierces or grabs. Pierces being the safer option of it. If you get knocked down, you have to respect this. It's between doing this, like, you can do CA, but you have to be sparing about it. You can't use it all the time. Oh, okay. Didn't come out. Cause see, now you just get opened up for a punish right there. So when you get knocked down or you get hit or something, there are turns in this game where you're gonna have to block for the most part and let people expend their options, or you try and like push a button in between in order to get push buttons in order to get out of the situation, but not necessarily to fully punish them, you know? It's like, okay, I think he's gonna attack. Well, if he attacks, you have to think about it with the moves that he's gonna be using. If it's a pierce, if the move is fully charged and it could pierce, then you can't use counter. Nor could you use attack because their attack is going to be faster than yours. And grab is out of the question because that attacks beat grabs. So at that point, once as you know that, you get knocked down, hold block, let yourself get out of the situation over time. And this is where frame data in fighting game is really important. Once as you understand that there's this yellow flash that happens on the screen, that indicates that the opponent is plus on block. And what that means is that being plus on block, they can act faster than you can. So there are some moves who don't show that yellow tint, and this is where you have to read frame data to find out. There are moves where they're going to be punishable. There are moves where they're going to be safe, but they'll be losing pressure. Whereas then it's your turn to finally push a button because you have the better frame data, and vice versa. It goes back and forth in that way. So just continue to ask more and more questions about it. There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of little things that you can learn from Pokken itself.